I don't know, like, people are weird. Like, for me, it's really obvious that it was pure luck that I got the chance in the first place. And I think, like, even right now, looking at all the solo queue players, like, it's so hard to see how good they actually are in solo queue. But, you know, in reality, there's probably like 1 or 2 out there that would just on junglers, like 1 or 2 junglers out there that would highly outperform some of the LCS junglers. But you're just never going to find out because not many teams are willing to take the risk of actually picking them up.
Hey everyone, this is Darius from the Shotcaller, and for the first time ever, I get to talk to Broxah. Man, it's such an honor to talk to you.
Had to happen one day, man.
One day, it's a huge honor. I'm very nervous, actually. Tell me a bit about you. No, just kidding. So you guys just smashed Vitality quite a lot. I mean, you guys went 10-0 at one point, and then pause happened, and then you so much to win. So it's like, whatever. But what do you make of your new bot laner, Bwipo, and him out-damaging everyone by a mile?
Well, obviously our new bot lane has done really well today and yesterday. I think the team in general has just stepped up. Like, I don't think it's only the bot lane that has improved, but just everything in general, like everyone individually has really stepped up, and then as a team we've played so much better as well. In this specific game, it was kind of funny though, because we were so far up. Like when we were 10-0, we started talking about, okay guys, let's focus and make it a perfect game. And I think it took like 30 seconds, maybe 1 minute, and then Caps dies, and then he's like, oh. So, I mean, it's not like it actually mattered because we were so far ahead, but it was a really, really funny moment.
Okay guys, everyone focus, everyone play perfect. Yeah. Caps, guys, I have a problem. Oops. He's a Yasuo. He needs to die at least once or twice, You need to int it at least once. That's a
typical solo queue Yasuo.
Not a solo queue Yasuo, I feel like. Okay, so the team has been performing well. You said on Twitter you're happy with the performance so far. Fnatic looks like a top tier team for sure. Do you fear G2 though? Because they look super strong and they are 4-0. You guys are 3-1.
I mean, I don't really see any reason of why I would fear G2. Obviously, they've looked really strong, but I think at least this week, same has been the case for us. Like, we hard stomped in both of our games. And, I mean, I don't want to come across as cocky or anything, but we actually played really, really good. Yeah. Like, it was 2 quick games.
But you also maybe should have lost the game against Schalke, because that was Schalke's game to lose, not you guys.
That's what I mean, right? That's why I said this weekend, because last weekend was not the greatest I've experienced, but I think we've stepped up, and coming into the game against G2, like for sure it's probably gonna be the hardest match so far. I think Misfits played really great, but it was also our first time playing the gold from strat on stage, and I think that showed. It was a little too obvious that we were not that comfortable with it on stage. Like it was a combination of that and them just being so good against it. Like everything just went wrong. But yeah, like I think it's gonna be a good match against G2, but I think we have the edge anyways.
What do you make of Splyce not performing at all right now?
I don't even know what's going on with Splyce. I don't know, like something is just completely off. And I think even their drafts are extremely questionable. Like they've been doing a lot of weird things. Like yesterday they played Kayn jungle with Camille mid. Like they are really, they're taking the new meta a little bit too far, I would say. So I think if they just start chilling a bit and start playing normal, going back to what they did last split, then they should be fine. But right now they're trying a bit too many things, I think.
1 sec, I just want to check whether everything's running smoothly on this end. Yeah, it's still running. Okay, nice. Just in case. Yeah, last interview of the day. Sometimes you just screw things up as well. I need some coffee, man. Okay, so I know you like football to an extent. Have you been watching the World Cup? Have you been happy with Denmark so far?
I've been trying my best to follow the World Cup, but it's really unlucky timing that the game's being played, because the World Cup starts at 2, and our game starts, like our scrims every day starts at 2. And on top of that, I think the last game starts at 8, and ends around 10, and we usually end like somewhere between 9 and 10. So, you know, I can catch a little bit of every game, like in the small breaks that we have, but I am not watching as much as I would actually like.
I literally can't watch the last minutes of the most important Germany game in ages because I'm doing this interview. Man, I'm sacrificing myself here.
Yeah, but
part of the job. You know?
Generally speaking, like I'm pretty happy of how Denmark has been performing. I think they're doing well. Hopefully they can get out of groups, but you never know. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm just trying to catch as much as I can of the games and then watching as many highlights as possible to actually know what happened. Thomas
Delaney is a legend. I just want to mention this here because, you know, yeah, used to play for my home club. Now goes to Dortmund because, you know, such is life. You know, like it's as if you would have been playing for, say, I don't know, Rockhard, and, you know, the team does okay, but then everyone sees, like Maxlow, for example, you know, the team does okay, almost makes playoffs, but doesn't. But everyone sees, yeah, Maxlow is really insane, so Misfits picks him up. And, you know, yeah. Hard for small teams, man. Same in esports.
Yeah, I mean, life is tough. It's not that easy to you know, get onto the good teams. I was a bit lucky when it comes to that. So that's
nice. You went with a hard road of the academy team, and it worked out at the end. So no.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I think like talking about getting picked up and stuff. It is about working hard and, you know, really grinding the ladder. But I think there's so much luck into it as well. Like at the time, I wasn't even 100% sure if I would even join the Fnatic Academy team because it was such a big risk. And we almost didn't even get to the Challenger Series qualifier because we won. There was an open qualifier for Challenger Series qualifier, and we won the third place match 2-1. So, you know, I was really, really close to regretting my decision, but it did work out in the end. But I don't know, there's so much luck into it, but it's the same in real sports.
It's the same in real life, yeah. In general, you know. It's like, oh man, if I wouldn't have gone to that coffee shop, I would have never met my wife or something like that. Like, that's literally how it goes. Or like go to a party, never met my wife and stuff. So, yeah, I mean, that's just life. But it's good to see that you still have a positive perspective on it, because I know a lot of people, honestly, who just say, no, it was all me. Where I am today, I'm a rich man, or I'm a successful person. But people don't like to admit that there is a certain element of luck to it. And for me, that's completely fine. I've been lucky, you've been lucky. But I don't know, people just don't like to admit that, I guess.
Well, I don't know, like, people are weird. Like, for me, it's really obvious that it was pure luck that I got the chance in the first place. And I think, like, even right now, looking at all the solo queue players, like, it's so hard to see how good they actually are in solo queue. But, you know, in reality, there's probably like 1 or 2 out there that would just on junglers, like 1 or 2 junglers out there that would highly outperform some of the LCS junglers. But you're just never going to find out because not many teams are willing to take the risk of actually picking them up. And at the same time, you never know which one of them can actually grow the most. So at the same time, like, I can see why not many rookies are being picked up because it's a really big risk. But I don't know, it's just tough. I feel bad for the solo queue guys out there.
Maybe, you know, with partnership system coming in and the regional leagues getting more support through EU Masters and other stuff, I'm sure the infrastructure will be more safe for
it's getting easier. It's getting easier, so they will get their chances. Okay. I'm sure.
So I'm not checking my phone because of the Germany match. No, I am, because I have a new thing going on in interviews, and that is called rapid fire questions. Now I just need to find it. So I basically put out on Twitter before the day starts, essentially. And I say, hey, I want to interview this player. And, you know, for the moment I try to go with people I know. So it's like you, and yesterday it was Wadid and stuff. And so basically I'm going to ask you a few questions that you should essentially answer with 1 word, because, you know, it's quickfire and stuff.
So it's like yes or no, or can it be?
You can say any word. Okay. But just short, you know, like ta 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 ta, bra. And it's all from the community, and we're just gonna start, with this one. Do you love or hate the funnel comp strategy?
Hate.
Okay. In 1 word, how would you describe the current meta?
In 1 word. Weird.
Okay. What do you think of seafood lasagna?
Good.
Yeah, I agree. What makes you most nervous, trying to steal Baron or making sure the enemy won't steal Baron?
Second.
Okay. I would feel the same, honestly. What subject would you choose to study at uni?
Don't know.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
It's so hard with one of them.
Like you can say, oh yeah, I don't know, sports studies
Yeah.
counts as well. Oh, okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being spring split finals, how's the team's spirit? How's the morale right now?
7.
Okay. Favorite viable carry jungler?
I kind of want to say Lee Sin, but he's so close to being viable, but still not. Nocturne.
Okay, yeah. Are you the best jungler in the EU?
Yes.
Very nice. Bro, do you even lift?
A little bit.
A little bit. And then, final question, Smog.
Smog.
I was like, please ask me some questions. First comment I get, Smog. Okay, that's literally it, just Smog. Okay, yeah, thank you. What's your response to Smog?
I don't know, man. Smog back.
Very nice. I think that's a beautiful note.
That comment almost has to be there, because that's basically what it's like. Like every time I'm being shown in LCS, Twitch chat is just filled with smog every time, so it's pretty fitting.
Exactly. I think, yeah, that's very nice. Well, anyway, you have a chance to say anything you want to the people out there. What is it?
Thanks for supporting us. Thanks for believing in us after a pretty random and rough first week. I think we've shown that we are back on the right track, and we are gonna do our best to get back to the top. So thanks for the support.
Thank you very much. It was the first time, of course, talking to you. It has been a pleasure. This was Broxah and Darius from the Shotcaller. See you guys next time. Hey everyone, this is Darius from the Shotcaller, and I hope you just enjoyed that video. This is a generic end card, of course, so make sure to click here for a different interview, or here for a different interview, or about here to subscribe to the Shotcaller. We very much appreciate your support, and see you guys next time. Bye bye.